Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you like content, hit the subscribe button, leave a like down below. We got some new wrestler reveals for AEW Fight Forever. We're going to check those out. And there's one key thing I've noticed in these new trailers. The game looks and runs a lot better. The moves are a lot tighter and there's not like, looks like it's glitching out or the moves are janky. It feels like they really cleaned it up. So anyway, let's look at the footage and we'll go from there. Alright, so my camera isn't really working, but who wants to look at my ugly mug anyway? So let's go on to the footage for today and let's pick out everything that we're learning today, because I've watched this a couple times and I've noticed something different every time I watch it. So let's just start. I just compiled all the footage that I found. I'm sure I'm missing some, but let's go over it. So we got Jon Moxley coming out from the arena, not the ramp. So there's going to be different kinds of entrances, which is really cool. Unfortunately, it's still very short. And another thing I've noticed, like I said before, is the animations are a lot better in the ring. The collision, the detection of where the arm should be and everything else, it just seems like it's getting tightened up. I think they're in going gold, go home mode. They're going home mode, you know, like the term in wrestling. We're seeing Matt Jackson, Super Kick Party. I mean, just look at that. Look at the animations. There's one thing I noticed here. I mean, look at that. It doesn't look weird. He's not automatically rotating in midair. It could just be the way it was set up. At first I was really annoyed about the short entrances, but the more I see them, the more I like them. Because some of the entrances in the 2K games are too long. I know they're going for full-on realism simulation, but this game is a... Oh, and then here we go. Look at his... We're gonna have a picture of this too. Look at his character model. It looks so much better than that leaked image that they showed. Either they cleaned him up really good, or for some reason, you know, there's one thing I'm thinking here, is what if the Switch version looks like butt? What if the Switch version is the only version of this game that is somewhat crappy, and that's the footage they've been using, right? Because a lot of this stuff, some of this looks next gen to me. The footage I got is not cleaned up, but if you go look on Twitter, there's a lot cleaner versions of this. And in the game, it looks phenomenal. I can't believe it. Just from the last trailer to this trailer, it just looks so much better. Alright, and then the last thing here I really noticed, I kind of recorded it on repeat. The moves look great, the collision detection looks good, the animations don't look stiff. I mean, it just looks so good compared to the last couple trailers we saw. So we're starting to see the final build of the game, and I am all for it. Alright, now here's a really cool thing, and I have an image of this. I'll probably load up at the end. Look at the detail in this title belt. I'll show an image when we're going through images, because we got images to go through at the end. I just wanted to show the videos I found. But look at the detail. Look how much better this looks. That looks so much better. Darby's starting to look a little better too. Alright, so now let's go over to the images here that I found. I'm gonna load this up real quick. Here's his face. You can just see right away that they fixed him up pretty good. And then here's the old title, and how it looked, with it's all stiff and no animation whatsoever. Look how good they got it cleaned up. That is amazing. Let me go full screen here. Look at the difference. I mean, that's like night and day. They did, I mean, this must have been an old build of the game. No wonder they wouldn't let him show too much, because it wasn't ready yet. Either this is next gen and this is the Switch version, because I mean, look at the lack of detail and stuff. I'm guessing that this is the Switch version, unfortunately. I'm not trying to crap on the Switch, but we all know that technology is 10 years old. And this is probably on like PS5, Xbox Series X. Oh, or either that or they just cleaned up the game that quick. That is amazing to me. I mean, just seeing the comparison. Wow. I hope it has a title creator added in if it doesn't have it at the beginning. Alright, now there's some pictures of the menu here. Or the options, I should say. So we're getting some details here. So we got blood on off, difficulty, entrance guide. Oh, it teaches you how to probably do the pyro and stuff. Game HUD, player indicator, gameplay assist, effects. I wonder what that does. Reduce camera shaking, referee. Oh, cool. You can pick. That's where you pick the referee. So you can just have one referee be there the whole time. I wonder if there's a random option. That'd be kind of cool. Game guide, HUD on. Okay, let's go to the next one here. I'm gonna zoom in. Now some of these are kind of fuzzy because I couldn't find good ones. Alright, matchmaking region, the Americas. Stadium Stampede matchmaking. So they're gonna have a Stadium Stampede match in the game. I know a lot of people are wondering about that. Display language, units. Okay. Zoom in here again. And this looks like it's for the PC. Window mode, full screen, resolution, max frames, so it's going to be 60 FPS. I hope it's 60 FPS on next-gen consoles, because sometimes they kind of crap the bed on that. It looks like it's going to be fully open for PC players, which is really cool and good to know. VSync, shadows, textures, basically all the PC goodies that you would expect. And then you got the master volume, and there's one thing in here that has me really hopeful. And it's kind of hard to read here because these pictures are terrible. We got master volume, sound effects, crowd, voices, your usual, entrance and victory music, menu jukebox, offline game jukebox, and online game jukebox. So either you can save separate jukeboxes, or we're going to have custom soundtracks at least on the PC version. How cool would it be if they brought custom soundtracks back? I was always bummed when they took that out in the starting with the PS4 and Xbox, because you can't save music to the hard drive anymore, which is kind of bullcrap. They could have found a way to do it, but who knows? I'm not a tech guy, but if they're bringing that back, that'd be so cool. But it's probably a PC only feature. Either that, or it's just the in-game jukebox where you can pick and select things for when you're playing offline only, online only, and then on your menu. Alright, and then we got custom controls. It looks like it'll have haptic feedback for the PlayStation 5. I'm guessing that's what that is. That would be really cool if this, the rumble in this, because I don't think 2K23 has any haptic features other than basic rumbles. I'll have to go look in the options because, yeah, as far as I know, it doesn't have any haptics, so that's cool. Quick skip loading screens. I wonder what that is. That so you don't have to worry about loading screens, or is that a next-gen feature? Manual targeting. Yeah, I always turn that off. I'd rather, because I remember in the old SmackDown games, there'd be a bunch of guys in the ring, and all of a sudden you just be attacking the wrong person because it auto targets whoever's closest. You go to clothesline somebody and you clothesline the air because you're like, crap, not that guy. And of course, casual mode, easy countering. They have it on. That's funny. Okay, here. I think that was about it. We'll go over to Twitter one last time just to double check. I think I saved some other pictures. Oh yeah, here we go. We can look at the Kitty Inksting picture. I can't talk right now. And there you go. You can really see. And this is, I'm probably gonna use this as a thumbnail, but it looks like Smack Talks. How did he? Wow, that guy is so fast. Oh yeah, and there's one thing I noticed on here. Competed in the first I Quit match. I wonder if you can customize this. The little snippet, the little mini bio thing about your character. If you can customize this thing, that'll be really cool. So the Mad King, Eddie Kingston at Mad King, and then your record probably in the game only, not the actual record. I wonder if this resets at all, or if it's just forever in the game. Because I think on the real show, they reset the stats every year. I think I had one more picture. Here we go. But yeah, he looks so much better compared to that one thing. compared to this. And I was working on different videos, like some stuff. So these are all my pictures of that. So let's go over to AEW Fight Forever Twitter page. And here's like I was talking about. I think this is either the Switch version or it's just an old build of the game. Like an early build that went out to the press a long time ago and they told them not to do anything with it. And then we got the awesome title. Oh man, it looks so much better. I can't wait to see what the actual championship looks like. But yeah, I think that's about it for what. Let's refresh the page here. Because a lot of information came out today. Fight Forever. But yeah, Stadium Stampede. Ooh, a mini game. Here we go. A shot at the mini games. Mini games list. Oh crap, we're gonna have to check that out too. You were wrong. People are hilarious. Alright, so let's go look at the mini games. Like I said, there's a lot of information that came out on this. Or on the SmackDown Hotel. I wish my camera was working because then I could actually, have a connected face to you guys. I'm gonna go full screen. It says on this page you can find a list of mini games featured in AEW Fight Forever, the upcoming AEW console game. In addition to the classic match types, AEW Fight Forever will also feature a variety of odd minigames that players can take part in, kind of like Smash Brothers. Among the minigames revealed thus far, there is a dance-based minigame where you can control multiple wrestlers inside the ring using button prompts. Additionally, there is a baseball-themed minigame that transforms one of the AEW wrestlers into a baseball, allowing you to launch them out of the Stadium Stampede, as well as minigame where players need to collect poker chips that fall from the sky. Here below you can see the list of minigames confirmed so far for AEW Fight Forever. See, I love this stuff. They're going like Smash Brothers route, and that's awesome. Dancing minigame, collecting coins minigame. This looks like a blast. I hope you can play these online because that would be really fun online. Baseball minigame. Is that his head? Is it his whole body or is it just his head? Because that looks really funny. And I don't know if you guys have ever played Smash Brothers, but they have you try to hit the sandbag as far as possible. I'm guessing that's what this is. Although I don't see like a distance thing, like how far you're hitting it. And then of course more to be. Oh, they're gonna have even more than that. Wow. Wow, I can't wait for this game. It's such a breath of fresh air for wrestling games. Anyway, what are your thoughts on all the news that dropped today? Any things you noticed that I may have missed? Sound off in the comments below, and thanks for watching. Stay frosty.